I've been coming here for years, and I mean, I'm only 17 now. It's just so friendly. Everyone here, it's not just Nathan, it's not just like the customers as well, it's everyone, like the staff, the bar staff are so friendly. Like the open mic night, it's just such a laugh, and everyone's really friendly and welcoming, so yeah, it's just open to anyone. That's how I just describe it really. It's just literally just a really fun night, and just to get up on stage and sort of like get experience, you know, test out new songs or whatever. To start off with, I wanted to, as I say, improve confidence, things like that. But then after a while, I thought I'm confident enough now. Then I just started talking to like the staff, you know, just the people, you know, just the general people, a lot of the regulars that come in and things like that. And I've just felt really welcomed, not just at the open mic nights, but at the Grapes and as a whole. I've grown massively. I mean, Nathan's been a massive inspiration, like with performance-wise, like, you know, charisma on stage and stuff like that. Performance-wise, you know, actual song writing-wise and doing covers, he's helped so much. And it's just built my confidence. I mean, I was a fairly confident performer before, but like being here has literally just given me so much confidence to go anywhere. So I'll go anywhere and just treat it like the Grapes, and obviously I'll end up having a good time, whereas and I'm putting on a good performance at the same time. I mean, it's not so different anymore, as I say, because I'm getting to the age of like 17, so it's like being able to drive and things like that, so it really doesn't feel that different. Originally, I thought, I'm going to get slaughtered. I really, you know, as in like, you know, on stage, people are just going to be like, oh, well, he's 14 sort of thing. Like, I was 4 years too early to come in, but I played the first time and, you know, luckily enough, Eddie and Nathan said, I put on such a good performance that they wanted me back. And they said, yeah, just keep coming down because if you behave well and get on with people, you are going to be invited back. So as I say, I mean, when I was 14, I was quite nervous, and then it like, you know, got a bit better and better. And 16, 17, I haven't really felt that out of place because a lot of, you know, my friends outside of here are older anyway. So, you know, I'm just used to being around like an older sort of audience. It's not changed a lot actually. It's gone through like phases because it used to be on a Wednesday night, like it is now, and then it changed to a Thursday night, I think it was. That was after a band, and then they had to change that, put it back to a Wednesday night, and after a band. And as I say, the times just got later and later, so it's changed from Thursdays to Wednesdays a lot. Obviously, you see a lot. Unfortunately, you do see a lot of performers that come and go, but sometimes they'll actually come back. And there's a guy called Dan Walsh, who I rate. I mean, he's a fantastic performer. He plays banjo, guitar, sings. He's such a great performer. I mean, exceptional talent. As I say, another thing is referring back to performance ability. He's quite good on stage, but that's where talent takes over, and you are literally just transfixed by it. You cannot take your eyes off what he's doing. As I say, you do see a lot of performers come and go, so that's quite sad. But you know, it hasn't actually changed much. Honestly, it hasn't changed much. It's still as friendly. Nathan started this thing, and we had like a sort of idea to each week or each like 2 weeks, you had to pick 4 songs from a certain genre. So we'd have literally a whole night dedicated to one genre, and it was just so much fun learning new songs like in a short space of time. They'd be really rough around the edges, don't get me wrong, but learning songs in such a short space of time and performing them to people and having, as you say, having a proper laugh with it. That's what Nathan taught me. Just you can learn a song in like 3 days. It might not be great, but as long as you have fun with it, people will just be like, yeah, he was having a good time with that song. As I said, they're probably the most memorable moments, those sort of like genre nights. So I think we've done Southern rock before, funk, soul or something. Exactly, it challenges you, and it's like, it keeps it fresh. Because sometimes you get down here, and I'm guilty of it, I play a lot of the same songs each week. I need to get out of habit, and that's really quite good for it. You're literally forced to learn 4 new songs for, for a whole new set. I'm a bit funny with technology in general. I'm not very good with it. So, like since going to college, I've learned a lot more about recording studios and things like that. And I've recorded my first original song. I mean, I've done, written stuff in the past. I was like a bit of a sort of laugh and a bit of a play around. But this was like quite a serious song. So I recorded that and recorded a cover just to see what it was like. And yeah, I mean, I need to record more. Don't get me wrong. So I'll probably end up doing it more and more often. I think it was just like the age thing, really. As you were saying, it's just like 14, 15, you're just sort of like, I don't know what I'm doing with music. I don't know what area I want to go into. And I'm still sort of like that, but I know I want to go into a more performance side of it. So I need to start, as you say, recording stuff, even if it's like tiny little ideas for a song or something like that, just recording it. piracy, yeah, it has affected negatively, but it gets a lot of. It seems to now get a lot of smaller artists noticed, because when they put things for free, obviously people are more inclined to buy it. Or sorry, download it. Whereas when something's like $7.99 for an album, you kind of think, well, I could just get that for free. And I think it's made it a bit too easy, to be honest. Like the whole piracy thing. Because you look at an album on iTunes and you just think, well, I could just get that for free somewhere else. Any website or something like that is going to.
What about the alternatives like YouTube, Spotify, like those kinds of things?
I've used Spotify a couple of times. I used to have an account and then something went wrong with it. I can't exactly remember. Spotify was really cool because obviously it was free streaming, wasn't it? Like basically like a YouTube but just with songs. Problem with Spotify, I didn't get a lot of licensing. There was a lot of ACD. I used to be into classic rock quite a lot, and they didn't have a lot of AC/DC or Black Sabbath because obviously they hadn't talked to them to try and get the licensing for those songs. I know it's better now though. And then you've got also YouTube to MP3 converters, things like that. So literally you can now just go copy and paste into a search engine type thing, and it will just download it for you.
So easy.
As I say, that's the thing. It's just now too easy for us. And I think, I mean, myself included, I think we're all guilty of it. Occasionally we just think, you know what, I'll do that for free. I might as well, because I think, as you say, it's just way too easy to now just go download it. Might as well.
Do you think that's affected how you're gonna, like, do you think you'll be a musician yourself?
Get yourself down the grapes. That's one thing. But as I say, I'm not speaking from like a famous person point of view because I'm literally just a 17-year-old who likes to play music. That's all it is. But if I could give a tip to anyone, it's just keep trying. Like no matter what. I've spammed my CD. Even if people don't want it, I'll just go, have a copy sort of thing. It just gets you recognised. Sort of spam yourself out. Literally just say, I'll do a gig. Even if they clash, try and find a way around it. Just keep trying. I mean, don't spread yourself too thinly so you get exhausted, obviously. There's that, and keep healthy, things like that. But musically, you just gotta get out there and make the most of it. While you've got it, make the most of it. That is like the best tip I can give anyone.